Now, young man, listen to me now.
All right.
Inch by inch by inch, and then you get to your point. Okay.
We'll see.
You take that foot by foot by foot. Sometimes you might miss something. Don't want to miss something. See, let the old folks tell you a little something.
I don't know, man. I got big feet, so
You know what?
Yeah, so
I
let
can't really go inch by inch. That's a little
let
bit too
the old
slow for
folks
me.
tell you something, and I'll tell you something
All right,
too.
go ahead.
Seriously. It's survival mode. What you doing? Welcome everybody to survival mode. What you doing? Hi, I'm Bert Robinson.
I'm Kevin Beers.
And we have a special guest today. It is Mena. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Oh, I'm trying to stay out of trouble.
I don't think you can.
No, I don't think.
I don't think you can.
You know what?
I've known you for too long now.
I can't stay out of trouble. You're right. How you doing, Kevin?
I'm doing great.
All right. Well, we've got another show. You know, we like to give back to the community, and we like to talk about different things. And what we have today is Mena is here with us. He was on our radio show.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and we were talking about giving back to the community. So what we're going to do today is allow Mena. First of all, we want to know about your background. Okay, not the background check or anything like that. No, just
I still pass it.
you still pass it. Okay, all right, good. Tell us a little bit more about you.
Well, I was originally born in Egypt. I'm about 24 years old, actually, next week. I have three brothers. We moved over here in 2004 with my parents. They gave up everything that they knew back there and brought us out to America to give us better opportunities, better life.
Okay, all right. Now, now we know that's way back
Way
then.
back.
That was in what? How old were you then when you came here?
I was like 7.
7.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's go. Where'd you go to high school?
I went to Monacan.
Monacan High School.
Yes, sir.
All right. And then you did a trek at VCU, I hear.
VCU, yeah.
You graduated.
Yeah, thankfully. Thankfully.
Prayerfully. You made it through.
I made it through.
Okay.
It was a good experience.
Good experience? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're into this project. And when you talked to me about this project, I knew, I wanted to talk to you. And I told Kevin about you, and he said, "Oh, let's get him on." All right.
Mm-hmm.
And we did. Project Sandy. That is what you're doing now.
Yes, sir.
Tell us more about it.
It's more of a way to give back, like you were saying at the beginning. My brothers and I started it with the youth of our church about 6 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
We always had wanted to do something to give back, but we didn't have something organized that we can actually do it through. So we started brainstorming, and we figured we would do something for the less fortunate around town. And pretty much that's how Project Sandy was born. It didn't originally have that name. We didn't have a name for it, to be honest. But after my cousin, she ended up passing away, we ended up naming it after her.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just a way to just remember her. She was very little when she passed away, and she liked to give back as well. So we're continuing what she started.
Okay. All right. Project Sandy.
Yes,
I
sir.
like that. I do. So with Project Sandy, what do you do?
Like I said, we give back to the community. Really, we pretty much like make home cooked meals for the homeless. We go out and actually pass those out together with the volunteers, the youth of our church. It started off with a limited amount of us, a few of us, and then it kind of just grew. We have kids as little as 2 years old who actually come and help us out. Of course, their parents bring them, but we have them as little as that to the oldest member of our church helping us out right now.
Okay.
Yeah, so
That's great.
good.
That's great. When's your next event?
Actually, we're starting one in May 1st. It's going to be a food drive until June 30th. So all canned foods, non-perishables, peanut butter, jam, jelly, anything like that, that's not going to perish. We're accepting that right now.
Okay. Now how are you going to distribute that? Do you go out and distribute, or people come to you?
It's going to be a mixture of both. Right now, it's going to be mainly going out to distribute for the safety because COVID's still a thing.
Sure.
But yeah, it's going to be pretty much that. If anyone reaches out to me and we just don't know about them, then they can always come out or we can deliver.
Okay. So now you said May 1st through the end of June?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So are there drop-off points, or how do people actually donate?
So they're actually going to reach out to me. The church will be available as a drop-off spot as well. But the best way to do it is to reach through me, which they can always do through my cell phone number.
Okay. And we'll put the cell phone number up and all your contact info.
Yeah,
so
email, cell phone number.
Okay.
all of
Now,
that.
what if someone is out of your area, out of the area here? Is there any way for them to help?
Yeah, they could always donate money. Whatever we can't, if they can't deliver to us, whatever they're trying to donate, then we'll just go out and buy it ourselves.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, and this is strictly food this time around?
This time around, it's food. If anyone still has clothes, we are accepting that. We still do clothes drives. We've even done toy drives. We did one back in December for Christmas. Mm-hmm. We actually raised about 150 toys, and we were able to give about 2 to about 75 kids.
Okay,
Oh, that's
great.
nice.
So-
One of the
so-
things that I wanted to ask you about, and you just mentioned about clothing and things of that nature. I remember us talking once before, and you talked about the holiday for Thanksgiving.
Yes, sir.
So, what are you going to be doing for Thanksgiving?
So, around Thanksgiving is actually our biggest event.
Okay.
We do a lot of home cooked meals. This past November, we cooked about 125 meals,
Okay.
and we made about 100 care packages. The care packages included things that people actually need, like socks, gloves, hats, things like that. In the winter, it also includes a couple of snacks, toiletries, all those kinds of things in there.
Okay. Now, one of the things that I've always heard recently when I started doing more research, socks are the number one thing that the homeless needs.
Socks are the number one thing, and that's usually what we try to buy first.
Okay. All right.
But they still need hats and gloves.
But
I get they
right.
get it from somewhere else,
Right.
but who knows what somebody's going through.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, well, survival mode is going to be.
Volunteering.
You see?
Yeah.
See?
Both of you.
See? And you know what? Looking forward to it.
I'm looking forward to you guys actually joining us and helping us out.
No, and you know, I gave you my word that we're going to, be a part and help you out. Continue to get the word out, help you get the word out, and volunteering our time.
Yes, sir.
Looking forward to it. Now, the cooking aspect. What do you want me to cook? What do you want me to cook?
I don't know if you can cook.
Oh no, I'm gonna. Shoot, you just don't know. You'll find out.
We got you. We'll see. We'll see.
No, indeed. Now, I don't mind cooking. I don't mind. Do you do the breakfast, or you do, or which breakfast, lunch, or dinner for Thanksgiving?
It's pretty much a Thanksgiving meal: turkey, mashed potatoes, mac and cheese, things of that nature, like a normal meal.
Oh, okay.
We want those people to actually get that as well.
I've got a mean 3 cheese macaroni.
All right, that's what you're in charge of.
There you go.
Yeah,
Okay.
there you go.
I'm in charge of that.
What other things does Project Sandy do?
So I touch base on toy drives. We also do clothing drives as well, food drives. We pretty much try to do everything that we can. If somebody needs help and it's within our limit, we will do it.
Now, I know, let's see, it's the 501(c)(3).
Yes, sir.
Okay. Have you gotten that yet?
Now we're in the process of actually getting that.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Because, a lot of people and a lot of businesses want to make sure that, you want to make sure that, it's those donations are, the taxes, want to make sure the taxes are straight. Not straight, but straight. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're getting that taken care
Yes,
of.
sir.
As a matter of fact, as we speak, right?
Pretty much, yes.
Okay. All right. And but in the meantime, we can get in touch with you through your cell phone that we're putting down right now so everybody can see. What's next? Because Kevin, you talked about, I can't remember the guy's name, who started out small and now is huge.
Oh yes, in our church denomination, a member, I don't know exactly where he was located, but he was a farmer, and he decided he would give a heifer to a family in another country and teach them how to raise it. And when it bore a calf, that first calf is given to a neighbor, and then that neighbor's taught how to take care of it. And then when that gives birth, move it on to the next family and things like that. Today, it's called Heifer Project International, which is a gigantic organization at this point in time. It's actually broken away from the church as an official organization because it became an organization all to itself. And now they do chickens and goats and whatever, depending on what country you're in, the landscape will actually determine what animals can survive.
Okay.
So it was done, because there's some countries where beef just doesn't work. So they go with goats or something. No, chickens don't survive everywhere either. Chickens apparently are quite fragile. So certain countries can't really raise chickens. So rabbits are actually another big thing. I was surprised to hear that.
Well,
Pretty cool.
but I love rabbit.
Yeah, I do too.
Okay. Now,
Does he do it in the country?
What's that?
Does he do it in the country as well? I could use a heifer.
Well, he's passed on since then, but the organization has continued because this was way back.
Okay.
But let's see, I had a question for you. So my whole point of bringing that story up originally was, with what you're doing, it can blow up into something else too.
Yeah, and that's actually the goal. Right now, we're in just one church. We hope to expand to all the other churches in the area. And if it turns into its own thing like that organization did, then I'd be happy to take it statewide, national as well, international if it ever gets to that point. But right now, we're just taking the steps to get there.
Sure.
Well, it takes one step at a time, one inch by inch by inch by inch, and then you can reach your goal.
Yeah, I'm trying to go foot by foot though.
Young man, listen to me now.
All right.
Inch by inch by inch, and then you get to your point. Okay.
We'll see.
You take that foot by foot by foot. Sometimes you might miss something. Don't want to miss something. See, let the old folks tell you a little something.
I don't know, man. I got big feet, so
You know what?
Yeah. So
I can't really go inch by inch. Just a little
let
bit too
the
slow
old
for
folks
me.
tell you something, and I'll tell you something
All right,
too.
go ahead.
Seriously.
No, I actually brought up your project to our church board, and there was some excitement there as a possibility of, because with COVID, our outreach has really dropped down. I shouldn't say our outreach, but our ability to get out and help people. We have an older population in church. COVID, that's COVID's target, so.
Yeah.
It really prevented a lot of people from getting out and helping others. But if there's a project that can be helping, that they can participate to, or participate with, I thought that was I just brought it up. A couple other places came up on the agenda too for doing those kinds of things. A bunch of us are thinking the same way, that we should be partnering up with other organizations.
See, and that's why we wanted you on, because the networking is really important, and we continue to talk. We continue to do so many different things. It helps everyone. And we're going to continue to do that. What are you doing outside of that? Okay, we're being nosy because people want to know. I mean, some of your friends want to know. I know one friend of yours that wants to know more about you. So, what else? What else are you doing?
Well, my day job, if you will, is actually in health insurance.
Okay.
I help a lot of small businesses and a lot of self-employed contractors, 1099s, find more tailored health insurance to their needs.
Okay.
So that's what I do outside of just Project Sandy. I'm also a big soccer player, if you know a team.
It has been wonderful having you on. And Project Sandy, get in touch with him. to help donate so he can get out there. You know what? I'm going to change that. Help donate so we can get out there and help with Project Sandy. Survival Mode is going to be one of the sponsors with Project Sandy. We're going to be out there doing as much as we can, helping individuals. And if you have another project that you want to talk about, contact us on Survival Mode. Hit us up on the chat. And where else can they get? Oh, Survival Mode WD at gmail.com. We're going to have that down there so everybody can see that.
That's our email. You can find us on Facebook. You can find us on YouTube.
Mm-hmm. And soon, our website will be there. So, we're working to make sure everything is, all together where you can reach us and, and everything. We really appreciate you, Mena, for being here.
Thank you guys for having me. It's been great.
Love it. Wait a minute. I guess we need to tell everybody. There are going to be some times when myself or Kevin
or me.
Oh.
But continue.
Yep, you see, this is another Kevin. See, this is another Kevin.
And we really like him.
Mena's going to be one of the our fill-ins. If Kevin or myself are not here, we came to an agreement, and we really like this young man. So he's going to be a permanent fixture with Survival Mode. Congratulations.
I like the sound of that.
Yeah, you do? Okay,
Yeah.
That's good. So, we're looking forward to Mena doing some interviews out there, and we're just going to have some more fun.
We're going to have fun with it, yeah.
Yeah, we're happy to have you aboard. Really are. Happy to have you aboard. There's going to be trouble. I know it. I know it.
It's just trouble for you.
That's my point. Trouble for me. And Kevin's loving this one, though. This is just, yeah, look at him.
We've already teamed up and started our strategy.
Yeah.
Okay, against me.
No, you don't have to know about it.
See, there we go. It's gonna be fun. We're coming up in more shows. We're gonna have more shows about buying a car. We're going to have shows with health insurance. We're going to have, a lot of different shows, and we're looking forward to young entrepreneurs that's going to be coming up. These are some of the things. And if you have ideas, we're welcome to it.
Well, actually, so if you answer this question, what do I need to know about finance? Or answer that question, I should say. What do you need to know about finance? Tell us about it, and we can talk about it.
Exactly. Because survival mode is, we don't want you just to survive, because that's somebody living paycheck to paycheck. Mm-hmm. Okay?
It's a sad place to be. It's a sad place to be.
I remember those days.
I remember them too.
Okay. But right now, we want you to thrive. We want you to enjoy life. It's stressful. It is, you live paycheck to paycheck. You're wondering, okay, can I do this or can I do this? There are ways out of it. And ways that we like to say that's not going to be boring. It's not going to hurt. There's something that you can do, and that you can leave a legacy for your family. Any more on that, Kevin?
Nope.
More? We're good?
We're good.
Okay. Well, since Kevin says that we're good, Mena, are we good?
Yeah, we're good.
We're good.
Yeah,
Since Mena says we're good.
I didn't do that right with my hand back here.
Oh! Guys, we just like to have fun, but we want to make sure that you have the information that you need. So once again, you can reach us at survivalmodewd@gmail.com, or you can check us out on Facebook, or you can check us out where again, Kevin? YouTube. All right. And you can reach us there. Once again, thanks for watching Survival Mode. What you doing? We'll be back next week with another show. You all have a blessed one. Bye-bye now. It's Survival Mode. What you doing?